Welcome to Nature's Raw Challenge, where we master essential survival skills to keep you safe when the modern world goes dark. Imagine the power grid completely fails during a brutal winter storm, leaving your home freezing cold and plunging your family into darkness. When the temperature drops, panic can set in quickly, but having a solid plan transforms fear into confident and effective action. Most people try to heat their entire home, wasting precious resources and energy instead of focusing on efficient and targeted survival strategies. Today, we will explore practical solutions, from zero-cost hacks to essential gear, ensuring you survive the cold comfortably and safely. The first major strategy is to stop heating the whole house and immediately focus all your efforts on one single warm room.
This room is so bright.
Choose a room that is small enough to heat easily, preferably one that receives natural sunlight to help raise the temperature. Seal off this sanctuary from the rest of the freezing house by closing doors and blocking gaps with towels or blankets. Hanging heavy blankets over doorways adds a critical layer of insulation, trapping heat inside where you need it the most right now. By concentrating your family in one space, you utilize body heat and limited heating resources much more effectively than spreading out. Now let us talk about windows, which are the biggest source of heat loss in any home during a winter power outage. Using a simple window insulation kit creates a sealed air pocket that acts as a barrier against the freezing air outside. If you apply this film correctly, it stops cold drafts instantly and significantly reduces the rate at which your room cools down. This simple and inexpensive preparation can make a difference of several degrees, keeping your family comfortable when the heating system fails. For an even more advanced heat retention strategy, we turn to emergency Mylar blankets, a staple in every serious survival kit. These reflective sheets are designed to bounce radiant heat back towards you, rather than letting it be absorbed by cold walls. Attaching Mylar to the ceiling prevents heat from escaping upwards, keeping the warm air circulating down where your family is sleeping. It acts as a thermal mirror, reflecting up to 90% of your body heat back to you instead of losing it. Another powerful technique is setting up a camping tent indoors to create a microclimate that traps body heat very efficiently. The smaller volume of air inside the tent warms up quickly from your body heat, keeping you much warmer than the room. Tests have shown that the temperature inside an occupied indoor tent can be 10 to 20 degrees warmer than the surrounding room. This also provides a psychological boost for children, turning a scary power outage situation into a fun indoor camping adventure. However, as we try to stay warm, we must address the most critical safety danger. Carbon monoxide poisoning is a silent killer. You must have a battery-operated carbon monoxide detector if you plan to use any alternative heating sources like propane or kerosene. Never operate unvented heaters without this device, as CO is odorless and colorless, and it can become deadly within minutes. Ensure you crack a window slightly for ventilation when using combustion heaters, even if it lets a little bit of cold air in.
Everybody up, we have to get out.
This small device is your only line of
faster.
defense against a tragedy that happens too often during winter storms and outages. Let us discuss lighting. Tactical flashlights are great for spotting, but they are poor for general room lighting and comfort. LED lanterns are far superior because they disperse light evenly in all directions, allowing the whole family to see and function. A good lantern reduces eye strain and creates a communal atmosphere, which is vital for morale during a long winter night. Lanterns also typically offer better battery efficiency on low settings, providing necessary light for days without needing a battery change. For power, investing in a portable power station is a game changer for keeping communication lines open and devices running. These units can charge phones dozens of times, keeping you connected to weather updates and emergency services when the grid is down. Crucially, they can power essential medical devices like CPAP machines, which is a life-saving capability for those with specific health needs. Pairing your power station with portable solar panels ensures you have a renewable source of energy even if the outage lasts weeks. Even in winter, solar panels can harvest energy, giving you indefinite sustainability for your critical electronics and small appliances. Food is the next pillar of survival. Without refrigeration, your fresh supplies will spoil, so preparation beforehand is absolutely key. We recommend using a food dehydrator to prepare nutrient-dense snacks like jerky and dried fruit before the storm season arrives. Dehydrated foods are lightweight, require no cooking, and provide high energy, which is perfect when you cannot use your electric stove. Having ready-to-eat meals eliminates the need for complex cooking, saving your fuel for heating and keeping your routine simple. Don't forget water. Pipes can freeze and burst, so store at least 1 gallon of water per person per day. Knowing how to shut off your main water valve is a critical skill to prevent catastrophic flooding if your pipes do freeze. Dress in layers rather than one thick coat. Trapping air between layers of clothing is the most effective way to insulate your body. Wear a hat indoors. A significant amount of body heat is lost through the head, so keeping it covered is essential. Mental resilience is just as important as physical gear. Staying calm helps you make rational decisions and keeps the family reassured. Engage in low-energy activities like reading or board games to pass the time and keep everyone's mind off the cold outside. If you have winter camping gear like 0-degree sleeping bags, now is the time to use them inside your warm room. An emergency hand crank radio is vital for receiving news and weather updates if cell towers fail and your phone stops working. These radios often include a flashlight and a USB charger, making them a versatile tool for any long-term power outage scenario.
A sturdy tent,
Review your
lantern,
checklist.
Mylar blankets for
Warm
warmth,
room,
and crucially,
indoor tent,
a working CO
reflective
detector.
blankets,
Welcome to the warm room.
CO
As
safety,
you can see, we are fully
reliable
prepared
lighting,
for whatever
and
the storm
non-perishable
brings. It's
food are
important to
your
have
survival
everything you
pillars.
need close at hand.
With these preparations, a terrifying winter blackout becomes a manageable inconvenience, and you become the protector your family can rely on. Nature is unpredictable and raw, but human ingenuity and preparation are powerful tools that allow us to adapt and overcome. Constant vigilance is required. Check your seals, monitor your fuel levels, and always keep an eye on that carbon monoxide detector. Never let your fuel reserves drop too low before a storm. Always stock up well in advance when the forecast looks bad. If you feel cold, light exercise can generate body heat, but avoid sweating, as moisture on your skin will cool you down. Prioritize the warmth of children and the elderly, as they are more susceptible to hypothermia and cannot regulate body heat well. A hot meal or drink can boost morale and body temperature significantly, so keep a way to boil water safely available. Consuming warm liquids helps maintain your core temperature and keeps you hydrated, which is essential for your body's heat regulation.
Come here,
Do
cozy
not
cat.
forget your pets. Bring them into the warm room or tent, as they share body heat and need protection too. Organization is key. Keep
The
your
path
gear tidy
forward
so
won't
you
be
can find
easy,
what you need
but you are
instantly in the
prepared for
dark
this moment.
without panic.
Believe in the work you've done.
Remember,
and
the
trust
goal
your
isn't
instinct.
just to survive, but to thrive.
Thank goodness.
Preparation
We
turns a
finally have
crisis into
power.
a story of resilience and strength. When the power finally returns, you will look back with pride, knowing you kept your family safe through the toughest conditions. After the storm, take time to evaluate what worked and what didn't, and refine your kit for the next nature's challenge. Store your gear in a dedicated place so it is always ready to go at a moment's notice when disaster strikes. Winter is beautiful but unforgiving. Respect nature by being prepared, and it will respect you by letting you survive its fury.
The deeper the snow,
We hope
the
these
clearer
practical
the
tips
path you
help you
leave
build your
behind.
own emergency plan and give you peace of mind this winter season. Thank you for watching Nature's Raw Challenge. Stay prepared, stay safe, and subscribe for more essential survival guides.